Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're joining us for the first time, thanks for coming. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for the constant support. So, today's special. We're actually in Romania in search of bachelors. Yes, we have bachelor's scholarships today, in search of bachelor's scholarship, master's scholarship, and PhD scholarships. So, at this university, the Transylvania University in Romania. So I will talk you through the application process and also talk a bit about the application form, which I've filled already, as you can see. There's a bit of an essay here, short essay that you have to also write. And then we'll talk through the procedure together and show you step by step how to apply for this generous opportunity. So you can see the name here, Transylvania Academica Scholarship, and of course it's for this year's intake from what was written there. The objective of this scholarship is to attract international students. Let me make this bolder. International students, so you become ambassadors of the university. So those from non-EU countries are welcome to apply. To be eligible for this scholarship, you have to fill this form, and this is the form here. I filled to 100%, and I will talk you through it subsequently. So let's go to an interesting bit. It's about the worth of the scholarship. So it covers full tuition, including registration and graduation fees. And I think this registration fee is about like the application fee. So you wouldn't need to pay any, to the best of my knowledge. At least I filled this form to the end and they've not asked me to pay any money for now. So I think, yeah, that's great. So, and then you have also free accommodation in the university dormitory. And probably if we have time, we'll also look at the different dormitory and cafeterias at the university. And then this is a little bit, I don't want to use the word controversial, but this is a little bit small, I must say. And this is a pocket money of about $170, $170 per month in your pocket. So some people might say this is small, but remember you already have free accommodation and then your tuition fee and everything is already covered. So this is quite small, but it might sustain you. If you look at go to the dormitories and we go to the cafeteria, you will see why I said this might sustain you because the cost of living is quite cheap in Romania. The food in the cafeteria is like €2 or €3 per plate and quite filling as well. We'll see that subsequently. And that will be enough for you if it's just you. But if you like have dependents back home that you have to send money to or things like that, you might struggle with this amount of money a little bit because it might just take care of you, but might not be able to take care of somebody else. So you might have to like look for a student job or something else, or have a bit of savings as well to make up for this. But if it is just you, it is sufficient. And then we talk about they talk about the travel expenses that you have to cover the travel expenses yourself. So what it means is that you get the scholarship, you get the dormitory, that's the accommodation, and you get the small pocket money. You wouldn't need to provide proof of funds because that's your scholarship letter is a sufficient proof of funds. However, you have to pay yourself through the visa process to Romania, the flights also involved. I think you should also have this in mind while applying. That the scholarship will not cover this cost and for you. So of course, this is the application form we talked about, and I've started applying for it already. It's quite very simple to actually fill up. There's nothing difficult there. Your basic details, your bio data, history about where you schooled previously, either as a undergrad student or secondary school student or a master's student and things like that. So here it talks about the CV. You attach your CV, you attach a statement of purpose, a motivation letter, which is just one page. And if you just go to my page here, so this is my page, just scroll down, you will see how to write a statement of purpose or a motivation letter. And here they just want one page, so you don't need to write too much. Then here, three recommendation letters. This is a little bit excessive, I must say. Three, but this is their instruction. There's nothing we can do about it. We do not make the rules here. They actually do because they are the ones sponsoring. And your documents should be in the English language. So they also mentioned here how your files will be evaluated, and the dates. The deadline for the scholarship is actually the 28th of this month. Not so far away, I must say, just about 2 weeks' time or even less, depending on when you're watching this video. So I think it's important that you submit all your documents before the deadline. And here is the dates of the announcement, evaluation, and things like that. And I think by May, by the end of May, you would know your fate, whether you're accepted or not. So you might ask, what are the departments eligible for the scholarship for bachelor's degree, master's, or PhD? So let's look at that together. So just click on this link. Let's open another tab and see. So this is admissions. And if you check this admissions dates, you see they're quite different from the one we saw on this page. So this page is saying the deadline should be on the 28th to fill the form. But here they're saying you have to apply in May. So this, I think, is for those who are paying or those who are self-funded. But if you apply for the scholarship, please follow this one. I think you have to follow this one first. Yeah, this is the date I think you should prioritize. And of course, it says selected candidates at this university will be subject to Romanian academic studies admissions procedure here. So probably when you get this one, you might be invited to apply then for the usual admissions. I do not know exactly how the process will go, but the gist is that prioritize this one first because the deadline is first, and then we'll see how we go through these ones. So having said that, let's look at the different academic programs. So just click on this the tab here, see the different academic programs. So the programs are arranged by languages. And we'll just go for the foreign language program. And then we'll go for, let's open here for the bachelor's. Let's see, let's try to open this on another tab. And here for the master's. So bachelor's here, these are the bachelor's courses taught in English language. You can see them here, automotive engineering, mechanical engineering, there's design, electrical engineering, business admin, American studies, woodwork, music performance, digital media. Of course, you need to go here and read what they're all about if they catch your interest. But for masters, we might even have more. Let's see for masters. So for masters, we have a number of courses here, also in engineering, cybersecurity, internet technologies, we have language, we have culture, forestry, traditional Chinese medicine, interesting. We have also management, we have management here and urban regeneration, furniture making, and the rest of them. And there's some courses taught in German. And I'm presuming that most of you are interested in the English taught courses. Of course, for a PhD, you can also check for those doctoral studies and see as well what the programs are available for doctoral studies. You can see the list here as well. So just go through the website. I think you'll be fine at the end of the day because it's quite simple to navigate. So these are the faculties or the departments. So you can click on this tab on students and go to international students to get more tips. And remember, they said accommodation will be covered. So we could check the accommodation facilities. So for accommodation here, there are about two campuses, and you'll be assigned a particular campus. And then usually you have your own, like your cooking space or your own bathroom and things like that. And then they have a cafeteria, I believe, as well. Um, I talked about it initially at the intro of the video, and a meal is worth €3. That's why I said it's quite cheap to get a meal for €3, and you're eating like maybe €6 or €9 per day. That's a little bit affordable, and that stipend or that pocket money might just cover it. So let's quickly look at the application form. Is quite straightforward. So this is like the fourth part, field step one, step two, step three. Those ones are just the normal info about yourself, your date of birth, your country of origin, what school did you attend in the past, and what program are you coming for? Are you coming for a master's or bachelor's or a PhD? So those kinds of things are the questions they asked. And this is the final page here, and they said you should mention something about why this scholarship is attractive to you or something like that. So I talked about the course, for instance. These are just bullet points to guide your own thoughts. Do not have to write in bullet points, write in full sentences. But this is just for the sake of an example. I talked about how the course aligned with my professional interest and background and probably future goals. I talked about how the scholarship would help me with financial difficulty because on my own, I wouldn't be able to sponsor my studies there and things like that. And if there is space, it says just 100 words. But if there is space, you can also talk about the cultural experience of experiencing foreign education in Romania and foreign culture and in an international environment. So things like that could be written, but towards the end, if there is space, emphasize on the how the course aligns with your interest and your background and your future goals, and then how the scholarship would help you because on your own you might struggle to fund yourself. And of course, attach your necessary documents here, recommendation letters, the CV, and the motivation letter as well, and click on submit. So it's as simple as that, guys. So I hope this was useful. Explore the page on your own, do your own exploration, your own study. And as usual, we cannot wait to celebrate you. In case you have questions, I think they have an email you can also contact, or also put the questions in our comment section and we'll see whether we can answer them for you. And that's it for today. Fully funded bachelor's, master's, and PhD scholarships at this University, Transylvania in Romania. And I'll see you at the top sooner than later. Bye bye for now, and please do not forget to subscribe if you've not done so already. Cheers.